Is 50-50 the right approach in a relationship? Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, the 12th of February 2023. My name is Reverend David Ibiayo, and these are my thoughts. As she fell asleep, she dreamt she was at a relationship summit where people were sharing their experiences, and there were also experts present to share their opinions. After a lady had spoken, her friends were praising her for taking a stance and making the right decision, and she felt pleased that she had taken a stance. She told her friends that she wasn't ready to continue with a man who wasn't ready to pull his weight financially. Hence, she broke up with her boyfriend. She believed that his finances was a major issue, as she did not want to be the one in the relationship taking a major share of their financial responsibilities as a couple. It then came to the turn of a man to speak, and he shared his experience of how he had to end the relationship he had with his girlfriend. He said he did not see how she could contribute financially to their relationship to meet the kind of standards he has in mind for the person he plans to share his life with. He said he had to let go of his girlfriend because her job prospects wouldn't give her a job whereby she could earn anything close to contributing her financial share to the relationship. An expert then asked the audience if they would date anyone whose finances were not what they expect of someone they intend to share their lives with. You could then hear someone in the audience say, "No romance without finance." Another one said, "A broke guy will take you nowhere." Another one then said, "I don't have time for gold diggers." Another one then shouted, "You need to get the bag." The expert did not understand what the person said. He then asked her, "What does it mean when you say you need to get the bag?" She then smiled and said, "I'm talking about having loads of money." You hear people advocate for 50-50 as a bare minimum to be in a relationship, and for some reason, they are now pushing this as a gold standard. The microphone was eventually given to an older man, who then said that he could not understand how people have prioritized money over every other good value in a relationship. He then shared his story of how his wife earned much more than him when they got married, and that she never looked down on him for once. But after the first year in their marriage, she lost her earnings as she was involved in a car accident, after which I became her carer. She lost her mobility, but I'm still there for her, and I still love her very much, and I still have butterflies in my belly like our first kiss on our wedding day. He then said to the audience, "Can I ask you a question?" He then asked the question, "If my wife looked down on me because of my financial situation before I married her and made me feel she was doing me a favor for marrying me, do you think I'll be there for her after her accident?" He then went on to say, "You have to remember that God has blessed you with the favorable situation you find yourself in now. I call it your leverage or upper hand, and you need to use it well because you might not always have it. And if you do lose it, how will your spouse then see you or treat you? I beg you, please," he said, "don't allow a wrong priority to affect the better days ahead of you." When my wife had the leverage or upper hand, she did not demand 50-50 from me, but she blessed me. And now I find myself in a place that I too am now blessing my wife. You always have to see your spouse as your companion and not your rival or contractual partner. So choose wisely and don't hold back from them what God has blessed you with. We read the following in 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 10. Everyone should use whatever gift he has received to serve others, faithfully administering God's grace in its various forms. Take care, keep safe, and remain blessed. Amen.